All right. That was weird. It didn't blue screen. It went brrr, and like what the hell? I don't even know what to do anymore. Uh, I don't know. It just went brrr, froze up, went black. PlayStation kickback said error in application. So I have no idea. I don't know. I might be. I guess even I was deleting, and the game was like, nah. So I don't know what to do here, folks. I think I'm going to have to just maybe do Expedition. Because it's not liking anything I'm doing right now, that's for sure. So I apologize. I doubt anyone's going to come back. Alright, I guess we're hoping for the best at this point. I'm going to give the game a second. This is downright frustrating. I don't know if people with PS5s are having better times, but I know I am. There's actually a heavy amount of blue screening right now. Well, we may end up streaming another game later if I blue screen again today, and then I will have to wait for a patch to see what happens. Because it's just frustrating. It just really is frustrating. I can't seem to go to any build without, well, the last, my little noodle build there is now what? You're not even showing my base computer here? There you are, okay. I think this is mine. This game, I love this game, but man, does it get a little bit cranky. I need a computer or a PlayStation 5. I mean, I need a computer regardless, that I can play this game on or whatever. Alright, screw it. Here we go. If I blue screen again, I will not come back because it would be pointless. So, yeah. You know what? Trying to figure out how I want to start this now. It's a house. It's just simple, right? I'm gonna go right about here-ish. Come back a little bit. Gonna have to do some lawn maintenance. Alright, we're just gonna get the structure started here, so we'll deal with decorative and all that other stuff. I just want to get the platform in, figure out roughly where everything's going to be. Alright, so I'm just going to cut into the dirt there, so we need to come up here and over. Or we just need to mill it out and call it okay. Which is what I think we're going to end up doing. I don't... I knew that was going to happen, and I was fully expecting that. All that'll come back. I'm not worried about it. We'll deal with that afterwards. I'm trying to keep this not overly complicated. Simple. Alright, so we got here 1, 2, 3. Do that. Do a nice big front. Alright, for now you need to change to one of these. In there, 1, change. And you'll need to change. Okay. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do what I normally do, so this might be a little bit wonky, which is kind of a bummer, but and we're going to change all the, make sure everything's straight and everything. I do that near the end. Okay, so we need a big-ass wire. See, that. Why? Why is the wire broken? Yeah, something going on with the wire. So we will do it without doing a tether, which I don't like to do, but because it twists like that, whereas with the tether, you're less likely to do that. Because you can tell whether or not you're actually parallel. So, like I said, this is going to unfortunately be a lot more difficult to deal with. Working around this. Frustrating. Just more time consuming. Because while I can do it this way, it's just trying to get it to be parallel is, you know, much more difficult. Yeah, see, yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, this is what's frustrating. Is you try to do what you were doing before with no problem, and then you can't because something altered, for some reason out of nowhere, and now I can't line any of this up. And now to do the other way, it's just frustrating. Just frustrating. Because manually placing it, I'm sorry, is never as good as a snap or even this tethering kind of thing. See, it's twisted every freaking time. And now it's just, I might as well have just manually placed it in there, which is bogus. And I can't move it because then you can't go into free placement and change its size. Yeah. I might be done building until they fix this stuff because it's sort of counterproductive. So I have to copy it and then manually place it, but why? What's the point? You know, I'm spending way too much time finagling it in this manner when I could set it up properly like we were doing it previously. I'm sorry, it gets frustrating. It really does. I just want to enjoy the game and have it do what it was doing before. Like, why did it need to change? I don't see a purpose for the change. I mean, it would be fine if these large pieces snapped. I'd have no issue with that. It doing what it's doing currently with the wire. Be like, oh, okay, cool. We can line it up properly. You know, yes, by eye, can you make it work? Sure. But it's just not the way the cursor works and the center points. It's just much more difficult to achieve what you're trying to achieve when you could place your snap points with the wire and tether it in, and now it's, you know, this kind of wonky yeah, Zoo, what is going on? Devante, Wild Bear, welcome back. Well, there is on a wire connector, yes. But the problem is, right now, to do it properly, if you go into my earlier streams where I'm working with the large scale parts, I have a method that I use that gets me pretty close to being accurate with my snap point. And it involves laying in tether points. And you know, this is all like wacky eye placement. Whereas before, what I was doing... No, Devante, I can't figure out how to get my Streamlabs working again. There's something going on, and which, you know, not that people donated before, but, you know, you can't do the donations, you can't drop links, you can't... I mean, a few people had donated, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like... It's not like Super Chat, you know, where it's easier to donate. And yep, just walk through that. So what I did before was I had... I mean, I could try it like this, but it's... It's not going to be the same. It irks me that it has to change for no particular reason. Like, how did this get screwed up by, you know, altering some other thing that had no relation with the wire? See, now, I know that's not centered, because I can't see it properly. So, it... Oh, no worries, Dave. I'm just saying my Streamlabs is not working, so unfortunately I have nothing. Yeah, I'm like a low-budget streamer. Low-budget streamer! Then I used to connect it here, and then center it with the electrical connector. You know what I mean? And now I can't. And you can't see with the cursor. It's bogus, man. It's bogus, bro. So I can't really build at this point the way that in order to use and to scale up the stuff. Yeah, more like no budget. Yeah, true. I mean, it is unfortunately true. I have no budget. I have no money. I was just starting to get caught up a little bit and had the hernia surgery, and then now there's no more overtime, and they're cutting hours, and yeah, it's wonderful. And because nobody's spending money right now, my job gets less and less. Alright, so I have to find a workaround, which is manually place these parts, which doesn't line them up very well. Ooh. Oh, dang. Oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. Oh. That's no good. So now I have to figure out a workaround, which I'm not quite sure the best way to do that. So let's try this. Let's try doing this. I don't know if this is going to work or not. But again, it's that trying to not get it to twist. And with the wire tether, it just, you can put it in nice and straight. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do to make our lives better? Again, you're having to manually get things parallel, and where's your center? You know, you don't know. You could try another part. Has a more distinct. Yeah, let's do that. Just using a wire was just so much easier. Oh, I'm gonna screw up your name. Harkoche? Welcome, hello. Yeah, but that's not the way I want to do it. I want to be able to work off my floor. My floor is my foundation. So, and thank you for stopping in, Harkoche. I'm sorry I'm screwing that up. I apologize. So I'm trying to figure out a way. I wish it would just snap. I wish it would just snap. That would make life so much easier. Alright. Yeah, and I'm not going to know here either, because what's going to... It's not a flat surface, so I can't really tell if it's truly parallel or not. And I can't... I thought this was a scalable part. I want to try something here. Oh, no kidding. Okay. So you can't scale after you've copied. I thought you could scale after you copied. No? Alright. Not if you have a part on hold. I bet you that's it. Yep, if you got a part on hold, you can't copy and scale. That is not cool. Yep, I can't scale now. I can pre-place. And here's where I'm going with that. So I can't even do... and this there's no way to really truly be parallel. You can try your best, but good luck. Yeah, no, come on. That is not cool. Yeah, I'm a little frustrated with that. The wire just all of a sudden going boink. Gen X. Yeah, I hate that, all that crap. Gen this, gen that. All these labels. I also use terms from, you know, like that cat. Like, look at that cat over there. I dig that, man. Yeah, see, this is garbage, dude. I don't like the fact that you can't scale up after you copy. That's kind of... I mean, you can if you don't have anything in hold. And now I can't really get parallel doing this anymore because the wire's all off. And even though it looks parallel, it's not. And now I can't quite get the center line proper because it's just, yeah. I have a feeling until they fix this wire, I am not going to be able to appropriately build. I mean, the new rotation's awesome. I don't know how that... Did that affect the wire? Is that why? No, you can't click and change, so it doesn't... Yeah, it's super frustrating. It does not allow you to do what you want to do, what you were able to do prior. So at this point, I'm kind of not able to build without, you know, at least my main, and even some other stuff. Well, Devante, it's not going to heal it if it's bad. It will help. You want to reduce the swelling. Joby is absolutely correct. You want to do a cycle of 15 minutes on, then 15 minutes off, then 15 minutes on, and then let it go for a couple hours, then do another cycle. Let it go for like 2 hours, do another cycle. My brother, as a martial artist and getting injured quite a bit, ice and procedures with ice were very common. And what that does, Devante, is that helps to kind of get blood flowing in the area, expanding and contracting, dilating, and gets that blood kind of coursing back into the area. Yeah, that's pretty much, they'll tell you to ice, and you don't want heat, you want ice, and then, so what you're doing, you're icing up the area and everything's constricting, getting all tight, and then you're going to let the ice off, and then everything's going to expand, and then start flooding in the area. Yeah, I am dead in the water. I hate to admit it, but I'm dead in the water. Unless I want to build normally. And we know that's not going to happen. So, I guess I'm going to just go noodle at where I am. Because, whoop. This isn't working. I can't start my build. I'm not going to sit here for a half an hour, 40 minutes trying to get each one of those lined up the way I want. And when I say half hour, 45 minutes, I mean each one. Because it's all this, you know, micro movements, and it's just not worth the time. Alright, where is my base computer? Right in front of me. So let's go noodle where we're working. Yeah, tendon and muscle stuff can be real bad. You should still go see a doctor. Make sure you didn't, you know, disconnect anything or snap anything. My buddy pulled tendons right off in his shoulder and snapped them right off. Had to have cables and stuff put in. And I know you probably already know this, and it's hindsight, but back when I was a machinist, I'd rather drop something else and injure myself. I know it's instinct, and there's nothing you can do about it, but man, yeah, I feel you. I've been there. My knee, my left knee. Alright, unfortunately, until some of this stuff gets patched, I am on hold building. I can't even really build in some of the areas. It's like they gave all this awesome building stuff, and then now it's not quite working. What happened? I guess it's try and either light and decorate in here. Or traverse. Yeah, there's a few things that happen with the build mechanic that are kind of frustrating. With the screens are one of them. Those screens, I really, 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 really hope that they can add in some flat panel screens. I mean, the ones we've been, the only ones we have, the ones we've had for quite some time, are harder to manipulate these. Oh, wait a minute. No, they're not. Oh, my God. Ha, ha, ha. No, they're not. Oh, that's so much better. I didn't even think about this. Oh, that's so great. Yeah, that's right. We have rotation now. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, hold on. Let's go in the other area. Going over here. That's right. Rotation. Oh. That is so awesome. We have rotation. I am so stoked for that. Okay. Oh, the multitude of rotation is back. And better than ever. We need to make you smaller, but we'll put you somewhere. Okay. What can I do with that? Something interesting. What can we do with this? Aha. I'm wondering how to fill this gap. What can we do with that? That might be kind of neat, just for hardy har-hars. it smaller. Put that in there, but that's not what I wanted to mess with. Alright, where are you? Right here. Look at this. Now rotation, finally. Finally. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Can finally flatten out the screens. That's so awesome. Oh, you have no idea how awesome this is for me right now. Oh, that's so great. Alright, let's find some phase through area, please. You're not going to give me any, are you? Of course not. Nah, why would you? Oh, no kidding. Okay. Well, I'm 185 to 188 in that range, 5'11". You know, I'm not skinny, but I'm not what you would call, you know, I'm not muscle bound. I got a little muscle on me. And then a gut. I got my old man punch. Alright, you're not phasing through anything. That's kind of a bummer. I was hoping for a little phase through, but we're not getting any. Oh, got some here, but not. Oops. Not like the olden days. Still need to get that, find that guy too. Alright, I'm not getting any phase through, which is a bummer. But at least we can, I'm stoked I can flatten this out now. I don't even care anymore, now I'm alright. Everything's good. The rest of the day could be horrible. And I'd be fine with this. Just knowing that that's possible again. That makes such a difference. It really does. I just want to experiment, because where can we put these now? JC, what's going on? Exotic creatures 3 of 5. Yeah, man, I don't know. I wish, Chad, if you can help. I'm still on the first section of that. I gotta get up on that sometime soon. Oh, that's so great. The possibilities. Rotation, yay, I forgot all about it. Trying to find a place to phase it through and have it kind of have those little arms disappear if I can. Not really working for what I want. Let's try something different. Let's try, let's pop that in there. That hitting the back wall. Yeah, that's going to be bigger than I was expecting. That's not going to work. All right. No. Granted, it could, you know, we could cut it through just as a thing, you know what I mean? And just to change the shape of that other thing. Could have it in there. Like so, right? And just change the shape. But no, okay. Not that either. Alright. No, I know. No. But just having that rotational option is freaking awesome. Oh, it almost. Yeah, Beeb's got a tutorial, and I just saw that recently. Might have been this morning I even saw it. I wonder. Put that in some of those, maybe. Ah. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Do a little deco stuff. I haven't done deco stuff in a bit. Can we hide that? Wish we had a straight version of this, you know what I mean? Like this, but this. So many little detail bits that could be done, you know what I'm saying? Things that I feel got overlooked. The downside, though, is even though I'm going to have this, as soon as I copy it and move it, it's going to go, no! I don't want to. And it's twisted for some bizarro reason. Oops. Even though I didn't move it or anything. See what I mean? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Why? Why are you not? See? See how it's not parallel there? It should be, but it's not. It's leaning down on the right. See? As soon as it hits an angle, it gets all discombobulated. Yeah, and this is why having the wire would be nice, because of this kind of thing with the rotation. Again, this is, you know, it's a ton better. The rotation is freaking awesome. But frustrating. Yeah, this is like the build mechanic at the moment is yeah, it needs some refining. See, that's not straight. It should be straight. I put this on here. It shouldn't twist off. It's been placed in. It's, you know, basically snapped into place. It is not tilting. So why is it tilted? You can see it, right? Like, look at the bottom edge of that screen. Okay, so now if I do that, what happens if I move it? It changes its position, does allow you to rotate it, but it changes its position. Instead of just moving it the way it is, it alters. Okay. This gets a little bit, yeah, and this here. Yeah, you know what? I'm at the point where I am going to just be frustrated. Because nothing is lining up properly. So, I can't do any of the wire tether stuff, which means I can't start a new build if I want to use full-scale parts, which I do on some builds. Because I can't do anything with the wire at the moment. Trying to line anything else up is frustrating at best. And it just, I don't know what to do at this point. I just don't. I am at a loss for I just want to build. That's all I want to do. I just want to build. And I feel at the moment I cannot. I mean, at least go do an old school trick, not as cool as it used to be. But it does still work. That's nice. Again, not well, it looks a little cleaner than it used to. And now you have more leeway on merging, which is nice. It allows you to do neat little mini screen stuff that I used to do back in the day, and then they took the phase out of the bump out of the big steel wall, which was kind of a drag, because then that limited more of being able to do this sort of thing. So now this actually has a collision, which it didn't used to, which was a lot more fun to be able to use this wall the same way, in the same manner as this. But they decided for some reason to change it. So unfortunately that is now no longer a thing. And yes, I could, do some form of taking forever to line something up a bit. That isn't perfectly snapped. Do something behind, say. But it's not the same. And look, you can't, lining things up without having that wire takes time. And even this, which doesn't quite look lined up. Yeah, everything seems a little off, and that's all snapped in there. But it doesn't seem, something doesn't seem right about it. Everything just seems a bit off. You know what I mean? Nah, I mean. Okay, I need to have that in there first. Okay, let me think about this for a second here. No, I got it. Hold on. I know what I need to do. Let's try using something thinner in there. Let's try, hold on. First you go here. Then you okay, now that should be two walls in there, right? Yep. there is... Hey, Levi. No worries. Thanks for popping in. Alright, so now with that there, then if we do think about the size of the bump out, right? Wait a minute. I just thought of something. Okay, so you need to do what? You need to go halfway. So let's go like this. Alright, so that's that. So if I bring that in afterwards, that's going to put that there. Can I do the old school thing? Or is that no longer viable? I don't think that's viable anymore. Oh no, it still works. Okay, that's good. We can still do the arches. So that still works. Doesn't look as good though. Yeah, it doesn't look as good as it used to. Can I place a window over that? I can. But if I want, say, I mean, I don't know why I would want to do this, but say I wanted to do that, and this for some bizarre reason. I wouldn't be able to, unless I did that. So, if I set everything up on one wall, but then can I delete that wall without having all the other stuff come off of it? Bobby McGee, hello, hello. How you doing? Alright, so if I set everything up on, say, well, then all I'd have to do is that. Very curious. Let's just have some fun. Not caring about what we're doing here. pain trying to get this lined up this way. And in hopes that it stays. I don't know what it's going to do, but I'm curious. Alright, so we're too far out that way. We got to think about maybe shrinking that down a hair bit. Oh. Of course it did. Totally understandable, and that is much more important. I'm not going to be on too much longer because I can't build without, right now I'm just doing stuff just to kind of do it. It's either that or I go into expedition, but I don't particularly, I don't want to get locked into that right now. I'm just bummed that, what we were able to do before, we are not able to do now. But at the same time, we're able to do a lot of other cool stuff, so it's just, it's a double-edged sword, Now I'm just trying to think of things to noodle about with, and what might be kind of neat to noodle with. Come up with some, decorative things maybe. Just canoodling around. Yeah, they even fixed that. That's too bad. But what these are cool for is, yeah, they fixed that. There's another old school trick right here. These look excellent in there as just light toppers. It hides that whole thing. You just use the lighting portion of that. That's a neat decorative thing. Used to do back in the day. The other way would be preferable, but that ain't too bad. Can I just pop that right in there afterwards? Actually, I probably could. I could. I agree, Wild Bear. The other thing, too, that I'm kind of bummed about was this. You know, they gave us this new rotation. However, good luck. You can't. You can't change the rotation axis. It's like, then what's the point? It's kind of, you know, you want to be able to change the rotation on everything, and you can't do it on this either. So, but you can do it on a wall. But you can't do it on a floor. Oh, sorry, my bad. You can if you copy it. Wait a minute, how did that just happen? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, you gotta copy it. Okay. So that's bizarre, but okay. As long as you can do it, it doesn't matter. I don't know why. Can I start with that piece and do it? That was weird. Okay, never mind. The game just gets confused on occasion and doesn't quite know what it should do. Why, oh why though, can we not? Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes I just wonder, like, what are you thinking, game? I don't know what your modus operandi is. Alright, free placement. Now, can I do that again? Can I do that with this? Hold on. Snap placement. Free placement. No. Now, yes, I can. And I can't copy these. There's nothing to copy. So I can't copy it, nothing to duplicate. Now if I move it, nope, can't change rotation axis, which is again silliness. Yes, we can alter its direction in other ways, obviously. But what if I want to use that and see where the lighting is and blah, blah, blah. So that would be nice if that could be altered. Because I can probably do it with everything but the exotics, I would imagine. Let's try another plant. Or a tree. Yep. So just not the exotics. I wish we had a, you know, a mirror image of these things. So some things do not like to be rotated. And this is one of them. Let's see if we can copy and rotate. No. What about you? No. Let's try and copy and rotate. No. Okay. So some things do not like to be rotated. Well, the tether works, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? And yeah, all you got to really do is do anything you want. Change direction is easy. Angle is a different story, but you could do wait. Boop. I just wish you could rotate at your own discretion, you know? Like, yes, I can do this, and it's gonna, you know, kick off in a direction, or I could tether it, or whatever, but then I can't copy this, which that, you know, I wish you could, especially if you have some in inventory, you know, and then retain that angle. I mean, you could move it at that angle, but what I wish is being able to just snap a full-scale item down to a snap point. See if I could just snap it to this and then have it work. That would be awesome, but no. And since right now, because the wire is all wackadoo, I can't do the tethering thing. See? I mean, look at that. Come on. That's garbage. So now I can't place large-scale parts effectively. And yes, I've tried it with the electrical connector the way it is here. This is not the whole thing is twisted at this point. It's not reliable. It is unreliable. It's just too... You can try to trust this, but you're taking your chances. I wish. No, I'm just, I really hope they can address this sooner than later. It would be nice. I would like to be able to continue doing what I was doing. Um, it would be nice. There's all this stuff that I wanted to do before, and now I'm trying to remember. Now that we have the rotation back, a good rotation. But these windows they don't look the same, which I really am kind of bummed about on that level of things. I really am bummed that these they don't reflect the same as they used to. It is kind of a downer. Is that in there? Almost looked like it was. I wonder if I do something like this. There we go. Let's try that. Now, I have a feeling, though, as soon as I remove this, oh, good. All right, you need to go, oh, wait. Probably go a little bit smaller. You can also manually place all of this in. It's really not a big deal. I'm just trying to figure out some cleaner ways to do some stuff here. All I know is I am psyched that the rotation is better than ever. Now what are you doing? Move you, get you out of there. Bring you in. Can we? Yes, we can. Ah, even better. See, but that's what I'm talking about. The reflection is sort of the refraction, reflection. Excuse me. Yeah, it doesn't look as good as it used to, man. Why? Why? It used to be so much cooler. That's all twisted. I mean, that's one way, I guess we could bring that back. Do a lot of manual hand placement stuff. But that gets, you know, with the wire working properly, you have a much more accurate way of placing things. And yeah, the new glass shader, I don't dig the whole scratchy, dirty bit. I mean, it's, I hate the, it's like, I don't mean to complain. I'm not complaining necessarily. I'm just like, why did this have to change? There was no need for it to change. Things worked the way they did, or, you know, what was the motivation behind changing this particular graphic? You know, why did that happen? I don't understand. It makes no sense to me sometimes. And I wish we had the straight connector for this, so you could, you know, that would be cool. Everything just seems a little oddly off. Yeah, see, it just, I don't know what's wrong, but it just doesn't have the same, the build mechanic doesn't feel the same right now. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, I don't mind growing up with the game, if you will. You know, that's fine by me. But what I don't understand is when everything was working fine and then they make a minute change to another portion of something, how it can drastically alter, you know, something else like that. Yeah, all right. I was hoping maybe I could cut that in there, but yeah, it changes it a little bit, but hold on. Although now I think I'm going to lose the screen. Oh, no, I didn't. Good. Anonymous Prepper, what's up? How you doing? And that, maybe the right size and everything might work, but and I wish they didn't add noises to certain things. Like this desk, for example. What was the point of adding the noise to that? Yeah, we're just gonna throw some parts today. I gotta wait until they fix some stuff before I can get back into building again, unfortunately. It's too bad, you know, I was really hoping I could get back into doing what I was doing, but until I can, I will noodle. This is just a test to see what's possible. You know, I'm not worried about placement right now. But say I wanted to alter this desk in such a fashion. And even this is like kind of not really accurate. It's so close, man. They've got it so close. They're so good. They're so smart. Just get these last bits and you guys got it. And there's just too much, you know, all this. I mean, the circle's fine, but the band is a little too wide. You know, it's distracting. You can't really see in there a little, you know. Wait a minute. How's that going to go in? Is that... No, they'll just go in normal. Right? Wait. That's what I thought. Okay. Alright, how do I get that? The best way to get that going in that direction would be do something like... I was hoping there'd be a little bit of razzmatazz right there, but there is not. Alright then. Yeah, I'm a little bummed about the whole building scenario at the moment. You know, it's the first, you know, it's the main portion of the last update essentially, and unfortunately, whatever happened, happened, and are you upside down? You're upside down. Yeah, I don't got the building mojo today, folks. I'm sorry. Definitely floundering around like a moron today. Just the wire's not working right. Even a lot of stuff is kind of being a little funny with the build mechanic. I want to love the game, but I'm having some issues today. But those are mine. In conjunction with because the wire does not want to be cooperative today. And I have a feeling if I remove this wall, thank you for not deleting on me. It's just so hard. There's so much clutter in the way with all that light. It doesn't need to be that thick of a band, you know. It could be that thin line throughout the whole. It's really difficult to see what's going on. You know, it's taking up so much of the, and it should be the band in the direction that you're on, not all of them. You know what I mean? That's a tough one, actually. Some of that would help for referencing, but all right. As much as I would like to continue, the build mechanic needs some attention in order for me to truly get back into building. The wire needs to be repaired. Things are just a little bit off. Everything seems a little offset. as much as I love this game, until that is addressed a little bit, there's not too much I can do. It's just not, it'd be just a lot of time wasted for lining things up manually. That's fine for certain things, but when you're trying to do it for structural things with these scaled walls, unless they somehow snuck in a way to snap it, and we haven't seen it, figured it out yet, because it seems like a few things have changed in terms of scaling, and when you copy and move, because now you can move. Now I remember originally when they had it, you moved something, you would move the piece, and then it would have a duplicate of that piece ready to go. So you could just move that piece and then boom, 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 start using that piece. Now you move that piece, once you've placed it back or not placed it, it's just that one piece. So and I've tried scaling and then trying to, do a snap with a regular size to the free place thing, but it's where the cursor ends up, so that doesn't quite work. And since you can't draw the wire straight, placing large scale items just isn't, without silly manual placement. I mean, yes, you can do all the rotations with it, and that's awesome in itself, but and then you lose it right there the minute you back out. So it doesn't really ever hold its side. Well, it does when you copy it. I'm trying to figure out if there's a wave. Are we missing something? Because now you can't scale, so you can't, if you copy and scale, you can't do that. So but if I copy this, snap place it, and see what happens. Like then I free place it, goes to and then brings me back out to a full scale at this angle, but I was able to snap that. Interesting. Nope. Okay, why? And what did you just do there? Did you do something weird? No, okay. Perspective. See, it holds that shape, or that scale rather. Alright, there's gotta be a way. Something. Alright, we're scaled. We're not. scaled, we're not. We're snapped. I built it with a double, but no. Comes back as a double until I break out and go to delete. Yep. I don't know. I'm whiny today. I apologize. I'm frustrated because I want to build. There's builds I'm doing, and I need to use the wire in order to do what I need to do. At least as far as I know, unless there's something that has happened that we're unaware of. Yeah, see, I got that, but not in the right spot. So it snapped. Well, I mean, I went from the non-snap to the snap. Or other way around, scratch that, reverse it. But it was where my cursor was. So, and again, you know, this flopping around stuff, you can't really finagle the part properly. Yeah, I don't know, folks. I'm at a loss. I am at a loss. So, unfortunately, I apologize that this stream sucked. And I know it did. Believe me, it did. Just couldn't find a place to build with an EM field anywhere near water that I wanted to in an area that would be an obvious choice that you would want to build. The EM fields are always in a spot where you don't want to build. It's in a boring-ass spot, always. On a rare occasion do you find a good one. But 90% of the time it's in a spot you would you would pass over in a heartbeat. So that's a bit frustrating. Right now, the build mechanic it needs some attention. I hope they can fix and iron out some of the situations, because when it first hit with Frontiers, it was freaking beautiful. It was amazing. Render was great. You know, all the other stuff was working fine. Snap points were there on scaled pieces. You know, this, that, and the other thing. And then this last patch, again, you know, it added something or did something and it screwed up something. I just hope that they can finagle it and figure it out. So, anyway, until next time, thank you very much for hanging out for as long as you did. I apologize for this horrible stream. The next one, I promise, will be better. I'll actually have a plan. I thought I had a plan today, but I couldn't do it. So, anyway, until next time, this has been me, Kevin C., wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of love, peace, and Starship Grease. I will be streaming some Ghost of Tsushima later on today. Possibly some multiplayer, possibly some story, or possibly both. So if you're interested in that, come back and check that out. At least we won't blue screen on that, hopefully. So until next time, get those action pants on, get them charged up, get out there, start building some wacky stuff. And hopefully I'll see you later tonight for a little hack and slash and Ghost of Tsushima. Until next time, take care of yourselves.